So we've got a bit of rider training, a bit of bike preparation, some fitness. The only thing missing is nutrition, but we've got a guy this afternoon at the boot camp who's going to tell us a bit about that.
Absolutely, yeah. Alex from Medieval Nutrition is going to come along and give us a talk on basically what we should eat, drink before, during and after the race. You know, it's one of those things that not many people know. I've never really known much about that through my career. He's a clever guy, he knows his stuff, so he comes along. He's even got some stuff to give out and try, but just basically gives a good, interesting talk on what you should and shouldn't drink and eat during your racing season.
Okay, so I'm here with Alex from Medieval Nutrition. Now, Let me tell you a bit about my bike. This is my KTM, and I spend lots of time thinking about fuel and putting two-stroke oil in and mixing it up carefully and making sure there's fuel in my tank. And then I've probably eaten a flake and a Twix and 14 biscuits so far today.
Pretty carb-heavy diet then.
Not really. You're going to be able to tell us a little bit about, you know, there's a lot better fuel we can be putting in our bodies these days than just random stuff you find in the van.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like to use the analogy all the time. If you look at F1, you know, slightly different to motocross, obviously, but F1 teams will spend as much money developing the fuel as they do the car. The basic premise is that you can make a car as good as you like, but without the fuel in it, it's not going to go anywhere. The human body is exactly the same. A lot of people, they'll put the hours in training, they'll be doing the weights, they'll be doing the stretching, you know, all these things. If you're not getting your nutrition right, it's ultimately pointless. You have fundamentally a triangle of recovery, nutrition and exercise. If one of those facets of the triangle goes, it collapses, and so it's really, really important that people are getting their nutrition right. Absolutely important for performance.
And so in physical training, can it help with concentration and sort of mental fatigue as well?
Yeah, I mean, hydration's a massive facet in that if you're not getting your electrolytes in, if you're not getting your water in regularly, you become dehydrated. 1 to 2% dehydration can result in a 10 to 20% loss in performance. Over 5 or 6 hours, if you're in the heat, you know, if you're in cold weather especially, you can lose a lot of fluid, can really, really reduce your performance really, really quickly.
What exactly do you do there? What sort of gels, and is it sort of energy packs, energy bars, that sort of thing?
We make quite very, very high performance nutrition products. So anything from creatines to branched chain amino acids. We do whey protein recovery shakes, diet protein shakes, weight gainers. One of our best performing products we launched last year is called Berserker. It's a pre-workout. Whereas most pre-workouts are very stimulant heavy, they can kind of give you a crash after sort of 20-30 minutes of exercise where you literally just want to curl up in a ball and die. We made ours so it lasts 3 or 4 hours. It's very, very mild effects, but you notice, you know, you're adding, you know, 5-10 extra reps onto your sets. You know, you're recovering better. You know, you don't get that soreness after a couple of days. It's great for hydration. You know, it's got some really, really key ingredients in that are very, very important to your training schedule, and you can achieve really good performance, you know, by adding it into your training schedule. So very impressed with it. We're very happy to have it.
Perfect. A crash every 25 minutes. That sounds exactly like my riding.
Yeah, you're riding.
One final question then is it the case of having these advanced nutrients and these packs and these gels and these products you sell, is that better than just eating? You know, could I get that same thing from eating right, or is it over and above? Is it sort of over and above what you'd get from regular foods?
If you got your diet absolutely right, you know, if you got your greens in, you got your lean meats and your good carbs and everything like that, that's absolutely fine, and you can achieve, you know, some decent nutrition just from standard diet. when you're exercising, for example, today if you're doing some circuit training, if you're spending 4 or 5 hours on the bike, you could be literally expelling another 1,000 calories from your diet. Now, they're called supplements for a reason. They are to supplement a healthy diet. If you haven't got a healthy diet, that's already going to hinder your progress, performance-wise. But if you really want that high-end performance, then you add sports nutrition products into your diet, into your drinks, into your breakfasts. They come in powder forms, they come in gels. I mean, they're really, really designed to deliver those nutrients really, really quickly and effectively. It's something that if you want to take your performance to the next level, really do consider. Really consider getting your diet right first, though. That's one thing I would advise.
And obviously I can see it's something you know a lot about, you're real passionate about.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Are you one of these people who says, no beer, no nice food, or is there a place for that stuff as well? Because as disciplined as I am as an athlete, I still like to have a bit of a beer and enjoy myself. Is that a complete no-no, or is that allowed?
Everything's fine in moderation. Even when it comes to pharmaceutical drugs and medicines, for example, if you overdose on something, if you don't use them properly, you're not going to get the proper effect out of them. Food's the same, beer's the same. By all means, enjoy a beer. Have a late night every now and then if you want to. But just be aware that there are consequences for overdoing it. A couple of beers the night before a race is absolutely fine. I mean, it actually keeps you nicely hydrated. There's some good carbs and some decent things in beer. Certain beers though, more mainstream lagers, for example, do have some additives in that can cause a few issues. I'm an ale man myself. I do like this kind of scrumpy ciders. You don't kind of get that issue so much. So, but again, everything's in moderation. Again, you can overdo some cheeseburgers and you see what happens there. So same with alcohol, same with anything. Moderation's the key.
Perfect. So thanks very much.
No worries, pleasure.
We can find all about your stuff on probably drshox.co.uk, the new website, and your own website.
drshox.co.uk. There's a link on our website there, which is medievalnutrition.com. Use the voucher code DrShox. You get 20% discount off all of our products online.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
Lovely.
I'm off for a burger and 2 pints.
No worries.